Hi, I'm Randy Robison. This is Life Today TV, and there's a new album that if you don't have yet, you need to get. It's by Brandon Heath. It's called No Turning Back. And Brandon's here. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
So, this has been out for, by the time this hits the air, for a few weeks, and already #1.
Hey, I like it. I like the way
in
that
my
you
book.
think. Okay, good.
Book. No, but you, last time you were here, it's been a while, and we didn't know who you were. And so it was interesting to watch you over the years just rolling out, not just great stuff, but great stuff that other people appreciate.
Huh.
How many #1s you got now? Do you know? Do you keep tabs?
I've got 5 #1s so far.
So far, I like that.
Yeah, man. Still making music.
What keeps you going? I mean, you just love it, or
I do.
You know?
I do. I mean, there's things that you do that you find yourself in life and you just feel like you were made to do it, and this is one of those things for me. I recently got married, which we can talk about that.
We will.
I feel like that I was made for that too,
yeah.
Which is crazy. But there's a few things in my life that I would have never known had I not just tried it and stepped out in faith. And music was our recording contract was one of those things.
Yeah.
Because I love to write, and I always thought that somebody else would do the singing for me.
Really?
But God had a different plan, and I've been doing my own music for 10 years now. So.
Yeah, and very successful. Here's a question I've always wanted to ask someone with 5 #1 hits so far, maybe 6 by the time you see this. When you write one, do you go, that's a hit?
Man, I've never felt that way. I've never been like, that's a hit. I mean, Give Me Your Eyes is my biggest song, and I didn't feel like it was a hit.
Really?
No. There was one that I did think was a hit, and it was never even a single. So I don't know what that says.
You know what? We could play that game right now.
Yeah.
So No Turning Back is the single, the pre-release single.
Yeah.
Do you know what's next?
Well, I know what I would want to be next.
What do you want to be next?
There's a song. The first song on the record is called One Way to Heaven.
Okay.
That's the one that I'd love to be next.
You think that'll be the biggest hit off? I'm going to put you on the spot.
I do.
You think it's going to be the biggest song off the album?
I think that it could be, yeah.
What else is going to stand out? Girl of My Dreams, I've heard. That's good, but that's a very personal song.
It is, yeah, and which I'd be cool for that to be on Christian radio.
Yeah.
They don't often put
love songs like that.
Love songs on Christian radio. I think they should. Where's the camera? I think they should.
Think they should, right? That's your wife's favorite song. It's got to be, right?
It is her. It's for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is her favorite song. Yeah.
Anything else you want to make a prediction of right now?
There's a song on there. The second song on the record is called "Only Just Met You," and it might be my favorite song on the record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
So
we'll see how it goes. You're going to sing the song entitled "Sing Brave." Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why do you pick that one to do off?
Well, I really wanted to tell my story about where I've come from, and I love writing autobiographical songs, that just tell about my journey, and Sing Brave does, but it really talks about my mom and the role that she had in my life when I was a kid. She bought me my first guitar, and even before that, in 2nd grade, I was supposed to bring something from my house for show and tell. And I was a procrastinator then, and I am now, and I had no idea what I was going to bring. And so my mom knew that I loved to sing, but I never sang in front of anybody. And she said, "Why don't you sing for everybody?" And I remember kind of like getting a little mad at her for suggesting that I sing in front of people.
Right.
But the more I thought about it, I thought, okay, that's an easy thing I could do, So I took my Fisher-Price, it was like this brown Fisher-Price tape recorder, and I took it, and it was a tape of, believe it or not, a Dolly Parton song.
Okay.
Which is an interesting choice, right?
Yeah.
So my mom loved Dolly Parton, listened to her music all the time, and she had this one song on the record. It was her greatest hits record, and it was about a little girl and her dog, and they come to this house, and Dolly Parton's singing a story about the little girl and her dog, and they let her in, and there's a chorus about, ain't you got no gingerbread, ain't you got no candy. It was kind of this, it sounded like a children's song.
Yeah.
And so I always just liked that song. I didn't really get into any other of the other songs. I'm a big fan of Dolly now, but I wasn't then. But I love that song. And so she said, you should sing that song for everybody. So that's what I did, and my second grade teacher thought it was cute that I should sing it for the PTSA.
Oh, wow.
Sang it for the PTSA,
So
and they
your
thought I
first
should
gig.
sing it for the
Man.
whole school.
Oh, man, they're already asking you to sing in second grade.
I know, man.
You should have known right then what you're going to do the rest of your life.
Well, I mean, I didn't really know it then, but I wasn't afraid to be on stage, which was, I guess, a
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah, that's, well, you look at people's top 10 list of fears, that's like close to the top.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
public speaking.
Yeah.
I've heard statistically that more people are afraid of public speaking than dying.
Wow.
Have you ever heard that?
I've heard similar things. Okay, so before I let you go, because we're going to hear some music from you, but I got to ask you about something a little different.
Yeah.
You're now designing professional artwork for astronauts. Yeah?
Yeah, that is one of the weirdest phrases ever, but yes. One astronaut in particular, his name is Terry Virts, and he is currently the commander on the space station, on the International Space Station.
Right.
I lived in Houston for a few years, and I got to know Terry as a friend, and he had never even been to space at the time, and he's on his second mission now. But he knows that I'm a big fan of NASA. I've always been since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And he thought it would be fun if I designed the patch for their mission.
Nice.
Which when he asked me, I just was speechless.
How do you do that? Did you do it in Photoshop or something? Or?
Well, you can do it in Photoshop or Illustrator. We did it in Illustrator.
Yeah.
I say we, I really had a lot. And when I say a lot, he did most of the work. My friend Matt Lehman, he's a great designer in Nashville. We conceptualized it together and then submitted it to NASA. They approved it, and it is now on their spacesuits. And
On the space station by now, yeah.
it is on the space station, and there's a guy, his name is Scott Kelly, who's going to be actually on the mission for the launch that I designed the patch for. He's going to be there for a year on the space station.
Crazy.
So I have no idea. It's a God thing.
You are famous in this world and beyond.
Yeah. What would you call it? Interstellar famous.
Wow.
Not international.
You're an interstellar.
Not really.
Superstar.
In my own mind,
That's okay.
I guess I am. But, you know.
Yeah. And okay, so last thing I'll ask you about your wife. How's it being married? It's less than a year.
Yeah, I got married in May of last year and of 14, and you know, it's been an amazing. I just feel like I was made for it. You know, like I was saying earlier.
Did you have? You don't have to. You don't have to admit this if you don't want. Did you have a lot of girls before coming up to you and after concerts saying that, you know, God told me we're going to get married kind of deal?
You know, I didn't have many girls, but I did have a lot of moms say that I should marry their
I
daughters.
thought you were going to say guys for a second. Okay,
No,
so mom,
yeah.
okay.
No, I had a lot of moms who suggested that I should marry their daughters.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'll take that as a compliment,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
is.
always, I never knew what to say to that.
No thanks.
Yeah, well,
you got a
mean,
picture?
Yeah. What's your Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I said thank you, and
So you're off the market and happily off the market, and we should expect children soon.
Ish.
Ish.
Soon-ish. We'll see. Yeah.
Good. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
Congratulations. You want to sing a song? Can we hear a song?
you. I'd love to sing you a song.
Let's go to the studio. This is Brandon Heath from his new album, No Turning Back.
I have decided I called out his name. I'm following Jesus now, and he knows the way. I made up my mind, I'll leave it behind. No turning back, no turning back. I'm moving on, not looking back. I'm giving him all that I have. No turning back, no turning back. Though I may wander, I am not lost. So many distractions, but I look to the cross. I made up my mind, I'll leave it behind. No turning back, no turning back. I'm moving on, not looking back. I'm giving him all that I have. No turning back, no turning back. You wanna come with me? He loves you the same. Oh, won't you come with me? Just call out his name. Say, I have decided I'm following Jesus. Say, I have decided I'm following Jesus, following Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. Moving on, moving on. Giving him all that I have. No turning back, no turning back. I have decided